Hey folks, welcome back to Shadow Empire. We are on round 33. Gosh, I sounded energetic this morning. Okay, let's see what happened in the history of the last turn. Okay, we got attacked here and pushed back. So they've broken through this blockade here. I'm not surprised there. I didn't really have a whole lot guarding it. Now, I don't think we lost a whole lot of stuff either. Gosh. That wasn't right. Okay, let me just go back here. Sorry, just stop this. Let's go back to that last battle. Where are we? Here we are. So look, here the attacker was victorious. We lost some militia. Then they attacked here. Right, we were almost encircled. Hang on, where was this one? It was this one, sorry. I'm sure I saw one where they attacked us and they lost a whole lot of troops. Was it that one? Yeah, look, so they actually sacrificed a lot of troops there. They lost 1,200 men, look. And they attacked with a whole bunch of things. I mean, if we just go... Let's go to this report and actually look at this. I think this stuff's really interesting to look at now. And thank you, Vic, for making this. Because I know this was hard. I think this was a lot of work for him to do. Originally, he was a bit reluctant to put this battle report in. Because I think it was going to be a lot of work for him to do. But I'm so pleased he has. So let's have a look at what we've got here. In total, they attacked with nearly like 6,700 troops, and we were defending with just 1,200. So this was a big attack, and it was mostly line troops 3, and we lost. Look, we lost 100 line troops. We lost 100 militia, but we killed a lot of stuff. Right? Look, we actually killed 1,100 troops. So even though we can afford to lose 100. I don't care about militia much. That's not strictly true, but I don't really care about militia, right? They're kind of there for scouting, you know, and attacking in to get reconnaissance. That's what I use them for in the early game. They're not good for holding the line, really. Occasionally they will win battles, but they're not great. So I don't care if I lose those, and I don't care if I lose 100 line troops. But we killed quite a lot of their troops. Now, mostly it was these carabiniers. Now, these guys are really weak, okay? They're not strong troops. You'll notice, look, when these carabiniers were attacking in, they only got 1 hit, look, out of 78. So they're just not doing, they're just throwing these at us in waves, and their slug throwers are just not going to, you know, they're not cutting the mustard against the padded envirosuits anymore. You know, the armor's just too much for them. Even the rifle militia, look, did better. So that just goes to show you how weak those guys are. Excuse me. This is the carabiniers against the line troops. So yeah, they're at 78 misses. They did slightly better against the rifle militia than they did those guys. So they're, you know, many more hits proportionate to the amount of troops that they were fighting against. However, the guerrillas, they did pretty well. They actually did 9 hits out of 50. That's almost 1 in 5. So they are very strong. And that's against our best troop as well, the line troop 3. At this point, really what we want is a good machine gun model now, because the sort of combat tactics that we're starting to use are, you know, hold, you know, encircle and hold, essentially, try and starve people out. Okay, so we've got a couple of these nomads. We'll pick up this territory. That's not a big problem. We'll do that first, actually. Let's you go and grab this one back first. Let's move those guys out. Yeah, so we'll push these guys back. We don't need to worry about attacking those. I can't really deal with them until we've won this war. Yeah, we don't have much in the way of industrial points. What are we low on? We're low on ammo. We are low on industrial points. We're low on energy. So we're probably not getting the full energy assets that we need. We've dropped the agrodome right down to 50% production. We're going to have to drop it down even further, and we're going to have to go into our food supplies. That's not good, but we're going to have to, just because energy is a big problem. We're not using energy weapons at the moment, so we shouldn't be using any energy from that. What are we spending it on? Okay, it's the bureaucratic officers. They're the big problem. The bureaucratic officers are using a lot of our energy. Unfortunately, kind of need them. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Motion that meritocracy reads... Yeah, okay. Syndics are setting more demands. They're becoming really demanding. Now, look at my word score. Still on solid. You're supposed to lose word score when you... I don't know if this is a bug, but you should take an immediate word hit for this. Now, it's saying round 56. I'm not going to do that. Getting to 69 meritocracy is really hard. So, I just don't care about that. That's just too much. We're just going to have a quick look at our profile. You won't see many people doing this very often, by the way. I kind of wanted martial tournaments, but... yeah, I don't like getting up to 69 is kind of high, man. Like you've got to do stuff to get it at that high. Unless the game's changed. The game has changed a lot by the looks of it. But yeah, I'm not bothered about that. So see what we're leading in. We're leading in commerce at the moment. I kind of want enforcement. That's a big problem. We need to sort that out. Salaries for the leaders, we're just going to leave as it is. We can't afford to change that.
Copy that.
Military Research Council objective, Gauss small arms. Oh, okay, so have we discovered that, have we? Let's just have a look at the history, by the way. It looks like... sorry, the vidcom. We discovered water deposits in Minos. Okay, so we've got more water. That's good. That will last us a little while, at least, until we can get to the water production technologies. We discovered a new tech, Gauss small arms. These are going to be really, really strong. And we've got the Zero Gun 3 finally. And we've discovered motorbike infantry. And we've discovered mechanized MG infantry army, which is a very, very strong thing that we want. We've also got Hold the Line card. Excellent. And we've got Recruit Junior. Okay. Hold the Line is a very, very strong defensive card, but it is even more difficult to fight with than defense. Okay, so you'll see these guys are on defense. And infantry forces get plus 40 on defense and minus 30 on attack. Okay, so we're going to, you know, really, what you want to be doing with these guys is just slowly advancing and just holding the line. Holding the line, though, hold the line card is even more so, if I remember right. So, yeah, you actually get plus 50% on defense and minus 60 on attack. Now, the problem is with this one is you retreat at 80% losses. So, you will hold the line until you've lost almost all of your troops, okay? You don't... so this is really... if you've got loads of men and you don't care about losing your men, you desperately need to hold a line, that is a really good card. Like, that would... like, you're never going to shift, okay? Well, not never, but even if you've got relatively weak troops, they're not going to... they'll hold, but they'll take dreadful losses. So it's a very nuanced card to use. If you're expecting a lot of losses, you probably don't want to use it unless there's a real, you know, unless there's a really, really important situation. I actually want to keep I want to keep these main troops here on, oh, sorry, the light infantry brigade on without that posture. The reason is because we need to be attacking him with them now. Okay, looks like we got another. Oh wow, look at those. Okay. What we need to do with these, how close are we actually within local pickup range? We might be able to replenish some of these troops. Let's get some Zero Gun 3. Okay, there we go. So those guys, they can't move now because they've taken pickup. Oh, they got some pickup. Look at this model. This is what I love about Shadow Empire. Like every single model type, and they're procedurally generated, right? They all have their own graphic. All of these, like every single level of each 7 of these, or you know, some of them got 3, some of them got 5, some of them go all the way up to level 7. They've all got their own graphics. Like, you just don't get effort like this anymore in games. This is why I don't like 3D games that much, because, well, it's not that I don't like 3D games, but it's harder to make 3D games more as immersive as this. Whereas, you know, this is just really, really cool. It really plays with the imagination. It's why I love it so much. It's just like Shadow Empire is like one of my favorite games. Okay, we're going to keep. Okay, this is good because now we've got a defensive troop, and look, these guys aren't going to lose troops now. I don't think. Wow, we really need to replenish those. So let's get some Zero Guns in there. Okay, we can't afford anything else. Okay, but we did need to keep those guys a little bit better covered. Oh, sorry. We needed to replenish those. What have we got in here to attack into? This is not my favorite bit of Shadow Empire, but it's one of my favorite bits. Is the warfare. The warfare is just so good in this game. I think we should be able to just move in here now. Wow, God, they're still going. Still alive and kicking. Oh, right, okay. That we've also not got supplies. That's the problem. Well, we've got supplies. Oh, they've got really low morale. Okay. Yeah, we're really struggling. I think I probably should not have upgraded these troops because now we're not going to have much in the way of energy. I think I'm going to have to drop the bureaucratic office down, production down to 20%, because otherwise we're going to start getting things like, you know, food losses and that kind of stuff. Can't get any ammunition either this turn. Wow. So we're pushing forwards without really the ability to back ourselves up. Now we do need to be pushing in on the enemy. We don't have enough. I don't think we've got enough ammo this turn to really make any big plays. Now at the same time, we are going to be digging in and getting entrenchment, particularly with some of the troops that are, you know, staying. They're staying where they are. I don't think these guys are going to be able to get through these low mountains in order to get around to relieving these buggies. These guys are going to starve out, so I don't care. They'll eventually just dwindle away and die. We don't even, like, they won't really have enough. They probably won't have enough to even move eventually. I'm interested. Let's just attack him with these guys. We're not going to use any ammo for these, I don't think, or much ammo. Yeah, they've got no ammo left. Okay, so they held. They're still not. It's interesting. We could probably attack in and kill these, I reckon. Let's try and kill these guys off. See what happens. Yeah, I think they're going to surrender now. Yeah, they're going to surrender. Are they? Okay, so one of them, these guys held on. The Jaguars held on. I think these must be, yeah, I think the Jaguars are the ones with the better armor. Is that right? No, okay, so the Jaguars, oh no, those are our rovers. Well, anyway, that was interesting. They held on quite a long time. Let's get these guys moving this way. So that's one encirclement cleared. I don't want to move anything if we can't. We don't really have the fuel to keep moving those in. We don't really have ammunition to attack with either. The only situation here that I'll be interested in attacking is if there's an enemy with a very low readiness overall. Now these guys, for example, these would be well worth attacking because they got really, really low readiness. And if we attack in here, we are getting a oversaturation penalty. Too many troops attacking. Let's go to the map. The reason why we do this is because you can actually look to see in each hex. Okay. So we're getting 2 from this southwest, 1 from the opposite. You get a bonus, by the way, if you're attacking in opposites like this, and you also get a bonus when you've got more than. This is. Sorry, what am I talking about? You get a bonus to your overall attack modifiers, basically. Let me show you. So I think that's experience. Concentric attack modifier. There we go. We're getting a 60% bonus to our attack strength because we've got this concentric bonus modifier. Somebody in the comments, by the way, on video 3, I think, was basically like, oh, could you kind of like do a tutorial on things like the way the combat works, and or can you explain how it works? I haven't really got time in this series, I don't think, to really go into it. What I could do is do an optional episode, you know, just how combat works. The thing is, I'm gonna have to reread the manual myself because I don't want to be. It's been a while since I've read that section, and it's gonna take a while for me to figure it out. Yeah, I was right. These guys are probably gonna get kind of wrecked. Oh, okay. We actually retreated before them. It's interesting. Okay, that didn't go as well as I expected it to. No, I'm going to leave it, but it's good to keep them on their toes. I expect they'll retreat because the morale's still quite high though on some of those. Look, it's because they got a bunch of kills. Our morale, on the other hand, is kind of low. I think the first. Let's just have a look at the leader for the first. Sorry. There we go. Annika Matthews. She's got a good command rating, but her relations and loyalty is not very high. That's the problem. She's this lawful humanist school, whatever they are. It might be worth playing a stratagem card on her if we've got one. Okay, base difficulty 100. Yeah, that's not going to work. Could give her a Medal of Merit though. So, I mean, she deserves a Medal of Merit anyway. She's been fighting on. She's here, right? Let's check her out again. She's quite heroic. She's at real risk from dying, and she's also got lead from the front. So we've got to be a bit careful because she could actually die. The thing is, if she does, I'm not going to be that bothered. She's not that great a leader. We've probably got someone better. So it might actually be wise just trying to attack in with her and see if we can get her killed, because we've got plenty of better leaders than her that we can take over with. By the way, that's one good way of getting rid of leaders that you don't like. But just be a bit aware that you will be chewing through ammunition doing this.
Aye, aye, sir.
Go. Just made 10 ammunitions. I think that's going to be it, guys. There's not a whole lot more we can do. Let's go for Gal's small arms rifles there, and we'll start development of our first tank model. I think, yeah, I remember now. So this was something I was looking at when I went ahead a little bit. So I'll show you this. This is kind of interesting now. You can't easily build a really good tank, light tank at the start of the game now, which I think is great because basically it was just a no-brainer just to go 60mm howitzer gun, 50mm steel plate, heavy diesel engine. Well, you can't do that now, look, because you're going to be spending loads of oil and you don't get any movement. Like, this is going to be a really slow tank. Now, depending on what you want to use your tank for, that might not bother you, but that bothers me. So I'm actually going to drop this down. And we're going to just go with a 40mm howitzer gun. That's plenty to be killing infantry with. Yeah, so that like 60mm would still do well later on in the game when you're fighting against combat armor and stuff. Well, it would do better, but I mean, really, we could probably. They're using padded envirosuit. I think we could probably get away with this, but I actually do want some killing power. So this is going to be our light tank, and we'll just call it the early. We'll call it early light tank. Okay, you don't have to worry doing that, by the way, if you don't want to. Look, all it does is change the blueprint name here. But there we go. Okay. Yeah, we're going to leave those buggies there, I think. I don't know, I might just move them up one. Yeah, I don't think it's going to hurt things, moving them in. Maybe we move them in here, just in preparation for a potential attack. I think with seeing these come in, they might move those back. And I'm hoping they do, because we want to start getting round the edge of Neris here. We are in kind of dire straits with regards to the, you know, my economy. But as far as the war is concerned, we're doing okay. Looks like we got a lot of losses this turn. We killed 100 infantry, 10 tanks, but we lost 1,700 infantry and 10 motorized. That looks like we lost some, probably militia. Okay, we're starting to get some more posture cards now. We've got low ammunition, so we can't. We're going to have troops with low ammo. Look, yeah, I thought that was going on. Let's just see what happens here. Yeah, they are retreating. Look, they're seeing that. That's interesting. Now they did a recon raid on us, and then they pushed us back. Okay, they lose 200 regular troops there. Oh wow, we lost a lot of troops there. Now I wonder what happened. We must have had really. I think I'm going to check that battle out. Let's just go back. Sorry, let's stop and go back. What happened there? Why did we lose so many troops? Okay, that's the attacker. The defender. Well, that's weird. So our entrenchment was high. Look, what did they attack in with? Mostly militia. They just had a lot of troops. I wonder what posture they were on there. That's kind of interesting. We could probably check. But they, you know, they lost a few troops. They lost some troops. Some of them retreated. They killed a lot though. Yeah, we actually lost 700. We lost a lot of these line troops as well. I'm surprised by that. I wonder what happened there. Oh, they got a light armor battalion. Okay, they got armor. Okay, that's interesting. That's a bit of a game changer. I thought that was just militia, but yeah, I mean those sort of losses would be congruent with being attacked by armor. So yeah, well, we're gonna have to get some RPGs out now, guys, because otherwise we're gonna get wrecked. Okay, yeah, we just got attacked in here. Okay, VidCon. I think we've looked at this, haven't we? So yeah, have they got armor? Yeah, they have. Okay, so they got these lions. They've gone for the 60mm howitzer gun and 50mm steel plating. Yeah, oh, wow, we can't deal with that, I don't think. So, yikes.
Yes, sir.
Fuck off, Syndics. Pardon my French. Sorry, I don't often swear on the channel, but those guys are annoying me now. Let's just leave that as it is. Staff council task priorities. I don't really care about this at the moment. Postures are important. Yes, there's no change there. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is tough now, because now they've got tanks out and I've got nothing to counter it with. I've got no... we really, really need to get these solar panels up quick. Let's drop our water production down just a little bit this turn. And we'll be alright for food. Energy's low. We need ammo, though. That's the big thing that we need this turn. Let's get ourselves up 300 ammo. We're not going to make any attacks. I think what we're just going to have to do is try to consolidate our position a little bit. Got to try and fight in territory that the tanks are no good at fighting in. That's the trick. But that's easier said than done. We do need to retreat. I think we need to retreat this unit now. Let's just put those militia in the way. Yeah, we'll try and do a little bit of a defense in depth strategy for the time being. Yeah, this is not looking good. This is not looking good. Tanks are going to wreck anything that we've got here, so I don't think bazooka. We've got bazookas up, but sorry, RPGs, but I don't think they're going to be much use. We get an independent RPG regiment. That's probably our best bet. Let's see if we can get this guy out, and we'll just put him up against some of these tanks. They've got loads of tanks, though. Look, so I don't think they're going to help, to be honest. Now, one thing we can do is go to the... What did we have attached to those guys? Go to the order of battle, and we want the second. Okay, they got machine gunners. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we can attach something to them. Oh, no. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these must be a independent infantry. It's looking in the bottom right there. 202nd Light Infantry Brigade. Let's just go back to this. 1st Light Infantry, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Then we've got the 2nd Minos Guards. We should be able to attach one more to these. Oh, we got the independent. No. Yeah, it's not telling us what's actually attached there, though. You can normally attach 2 extra. I don't know why it's only showing... well... I'm really confused there. I should be able to add another one. Unless that's been changed. But I'm pretty sure that the... we go back to the infantry battalions. Yeah, we got 7 on here, look. So we've only got 6 here. What's happened there, then? 2, 3... They're the 3rd. They're the 4th. They're the 5th. 1st MG infantry. I'm not seeing the problem here. I'm pretty sure I should be able to add... Oh, I know, I understand. It's because they're a regiment. I'm just being dumb. Yeah, so these guys are a regiment and not a battalion. That's why. Anyway, sorry about that. Let's see what we can do here. Not a lot, I don't think. I think we're in big trouble. Get these machine gunners around here. Like they're gonna consolidate these dudes and move them in. I think what we do is we move back. I think we try and get these buggies off away from where the tank's gonna attack. Yeah, let's just try and stop them from punching through towards Minos itself. And that's about it, guys, I reckon. We can probably get a few more spies into their territory.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Wargames will give us more ability, more commander experience. Okay, so we failed, but we still got 49. That's good. Got quite a lot of political points. We might as well be using them. If we just have a quick look at our leaders and find any that are got really, really low relation. Okay, wow, that's not good. Yeah, we're not doing too well here. What is it they're not happy about? Oh, he's got the Medal of Merit already. His natural relation point is low. Yeah, so he wants democracy, so that's why I might have to remove him. He's a really good leader as well. He's a really good leader, but the problem is I can't. If he's going to give us really low relations, I probably need to get rid of him because he's going to be affecting everything that's going on there. Okay. Yeah, we can't attack him because we don't really have enough. We haven't got enough ammunition, so. And we really, I can't really replenish the ammunition because we need to get these solar panels done. I will just get a little bit.
Aye, aye, sir.
We're going to be low on ammo. This is going to be interesting. I thought I was fighting back here, but they brought the tanks out, and then that's something that I don't know if I can fix, if I can defeat. We haven't got any of our own tanks to fight back with. So, interesting dilemma. Shadow Empire's thrown me here. Okay. We've completed our first tank model. We discovered heavy industry, but we won't be able to get that up. Our militia will appreciate a proper barrack and a zone HQ of their own. Okay, I've not seen that one. It's interesting. Let me just check what that card does. Nation card or a zone card? Probably a zone card. Extra level of militia house asset for the selected zone. Alright, let's put that one up. Why not? We should also be doing the private investment as well. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Wow, we got a whole lot of credits there. About 1,700. So, if you just watch the history, we didn't fight in any battles this turn. But the AI moved back. He's trying to get around the edge of me, right? He's actually moving back off this front line, relying on these tanks. He's probably, maybe he's inviting me to try and encircle him. I don't think the AI will, be programmed to do that. But here's the big problem, though. As you can see, we've got some of these demons coming in now, and they're starting to move. They're starting to cut us off. They're actually going to move back here now. We can't get into their territory, I don't think. Oh yeah, we can. So we need to actually guard on this territory too. Yeah, we're really low on energy, but we did finish the solar panels this turn. So next turn we'll start getting some energy up. We don't need any more in the ice mine. I can actually drop the production on the ice mine again. I'll save us a little bit of energy, just 5 per turn, I think. But the agrodome, we actually need to put this up to full power now. Start getting more food out. I think I'm actually going to put up a second scav furnace here as well, because that energy deficit is a little bit much. And I don't know, like, I think the scav furnace is quite low. Yes, 1 round, look. So we can get that out in 1 round. We're going to need 150 industrial points. Now, we do have enough industrial points. Look, we started to actually get a decent amount of metal. We probably could get industry 2. The problem is we don't have the energy for it to actually be able to, to hold back or to hold it. So we also need more troops because we are running really low on troops. We also need a lot of ammunition. So Let's get 500 ammo, or maybe 400. Again, I'm not planning on actually doing much this turn. We need to get some troops out. So let's get our machine gunners up first. We're going to replace our machine guns. We're going to get more of the ARPGs that we just got up. Now those, by the way, they aren't very good at attacking, okay? They're not... Where are they? There we are. Here they are. Okay, so these guys, they're not particularly good at attacking in. Let me just show you their unit card. As you can see, look, they have all their attack strengths halved. Okay, so 144 defense isn't bad, but 73 attack's not great. They're not really designed to be used in, you know, heavily used in attack. They're really defensive. They're a defensive thing. Okay, we don't want to be sat on that Plains Rocky there. Now, one thing that we've got an advantage on these tanks is because the AI did what I didn't. He's got less action points, okay? Oh, he's got plus 20 action point cost. How did he get that? What on earth did that happen? We don't get the design log for the AI. I wonder if this has something to do with the difficulty. Yeah, it might be something to do with the difficulty. I can't think of any other reason why that would be like that, to be honest. It's quite strange. Okay. We need to refill our troops. Let's just spend most of our cash, most of our industrial points on replenishing our troops. Those will go through next turn. Republican Knights want a candidate. Okay, I'm just going to do this. Money's not so much of a problem. No, we can't afford that one of those. Interior Council task priorities. No change there. And what model are we going to get out? Now, we need to get a model that can actually defeat those light tanks. So what we're going to do is... I think here... Let's just see what we can get in. Let's go to the model... sorry, to the blueprint. We're going to have a new blueprint. This one here, the early light tank. So that's an... Oh, actually, I've got a better name for it. Let's call it Light AT. Like anti-infantry tank. AP tank. That'll be anti-personnel. Oh, that could also mean armor piercing. Okay. There we go. Alright. And then the light tank design 2. We're going to put a 60mm high velocity gun on here. 50mm steel plating. And heavy diesel armor. This one is going to be slow. But we're going to need the 60mm high velocity gun to get through the 50mm steel plating. And we'll need the 50mm steel plating to get to defend against the 60mm howitzer. Howitzer is not that great against armor piercing. It doesn't have a high armor piercing value. So this is going to be an AP tank. Okay. Let's just have a look at what the model was like. Now, I do like to get a new model for the different types. Kind of bad. Really, really bad armor. Everything else is average. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to take a long time to come out, though, with a new one. Don't think artillery is going to help at this point. I do want it eventually. I do like artillery and motorbike infantry. I think we're going to have to build the tank, though. It's going to take a while to come out. So, sorry, let's just pick our AP tank. I like this system so much better than the old one. It's so much better, especially for aircraft. Okay, brand new design. All right. Yeah, these guys are nicely entrenched there. Just going to keep them where they are. I wonder if we can kill anything here. See how our new armor piercing, or our ARPGs do. Not very well. I mean, they were okay, but they weren't great. I will move those up, I think. Get those guys down here now. So if they're still forming a line. So here, the 1st Machine Gun Infantry Battalion. They got really, really high morale. They probably think they're winning this war. They probably are. I think casualties-wise. We can actually have a look, by the way, if we go to stats. And we go to the regime statistics, I think it will be, and troop, military stats, here we are. Okay, morale's not too bad. Could be better. Manpower. Yeah, we need more soldiers. We are losing soldiers. Casualties. Yeah, so we're getting a lot of casualties, look. We are, you know, some turns we're getting thousands. Look how there's an ebb and flow to the battle. That's really, really interesting. As, you know, he will also be having to wait, you know, periodically to attack. Whether it's for readiness, whether it's to replenish, you know, yeah, it's usually going to be readiness, which is they're going to be replenishing. Anyway, guys, I'm probably going to end the episode here. I will roll the turn on in the meantime. I hope you're enjoying the series still. This is really, really difficult. I love it though. I love playing stuff like this. I know some people will probably give up by now, but I want to fight it out as long as I can. If I can survive just long, I don't know if I will, because I think now they've got these tanks. Mechanized forces get 30% on the attack. Yeah, now they've got tanks. I'm kind of in trouble, but we'll see how we do. We really, 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 really need a better guy in the Economic Council. The problem that I've got at the moment is that because he's not happy, I think he's not going to be performing very well. I'm actually going to go to him and talk to him. I'm going to relieve him. Just get rid of him. Just get rid of him. We need someone else in there. Anyway, guys, I'll end the episode here. I'll catch you next time. Take care.